Hey, Kurt the Boat Doctor again. 235 Pacific Nav 2019 blue. This boat is nice. I mean, this is really decked out great. Okay, now I'm going to show you this Minicoda Alta Terra wireless bow mount, 36 volts. Now, I keep this motor running just because I'm trying to guide through here. So if something goes wrong, like normally when I try to show people this, is when I have an issue. Okay, so to start this thing up, see this little X mark right here? You got to hit that, and it's going to say OK, and then it's going to say deploy right here. Now you got to hit this little round button for 2 seconds, or click it 2 times. 1, 2. See how it's deploying and going down? So then what you can do is I'm going to kick this back into neutral, the main, and then it's going to say down, like say trim. You hit this button. Now see these lines right there? You go down. So now I'm lowering that down. To about right there, okay? So then you hit the back button. And now if I want to start the prop up, I hit that. Then if I want to speed it up, like say quick, I hit it 2 times, and then I can steer it by this. I hit this little rabbit 2 times. That puts it into max speed. It goes up to number 10. And then here's your steer buttons right here. Okay, so now say I wanted to, let me see. What do I want to do? Oh, I want to navigate. So I just hit this on here, and you'll have an and showing up, and that's going to keep me in that straight line. You'll see right here, and then I'll set a course on this thing too. I'll just go to charts. It doesn't read on here. You got to go to a motor guide. But now say I want to go on like cruise control. I can set my speed up and down by this, I think. Yeah, okay, options. I want to keep out of that. I want to keep out of that too. Okay. So now I want to get my speed down. See how I'm hitting this button? So I'm at 7 now. I'm at 5. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, now say I want to do cruise control. I hit this button right here. And then it's going to light up these 2 numbers right here. And then what I do is I hit up.
Oh, we're kind of drifting that way.
The plus minus. So it says like 4 miles an hour. It's going to keep that at 4 miles an hour. Right now, that's cruise control. That's this one right here.
Okay, put her back in gear.
And it'll show right up here. So now say I needed to turn it to get it off navigation. You hit the N button. See, now I can steer it. Like say I need to go over this way. Then I just steer it to where I think I want to be. Right over here. And then I hit the N again, and now I'm going to navigate. It's just going to hold me right there. I'm on autopilot. And then again, if I need to speed it up to full throttle, I just hit this thing twice. Just click, click. That's your little rabbit button. I want to get off of cruise control. I just hit this button here. See how it just goes into your prop. Now if I want to do my speed, I can see that 6, how it's dropping down. So I'm going to leave it like that for right now. Okay, now say I want to keep anchored at this spot. I can just hit this anchor spot button. See? See how it turned that around? Now it's going to hold me right here. And you can do spot locks. That means you can set a waypoint up there. And when it gets you there, it's like a target, like a radar. And it'll take you right to that one spot and just hold you there. See how it's just trying to hold us here in this one spot? So that's called anchoring. So if you want that off, you just push that off. Now I'm on autopilot. So now I need to steer this thing myself and then pick up some speed. Okay, there we go. And we got to turn the prop on. I'm up at 10. I'm going to turn this thing around. See if it takes me back. See, now we're backing up. Pretty cool. So I'm going to take us ahead, then I'll show you something else pretty tricky. I'm going to get it back on navigation. You can see it spinning us around on the map. See, then I'll line up on my GPS. There we go. See, I was trying to hold the course on this. So I'm going to get it lined up. And then if you get really good at this,
Back. Field on that wire going to jump that tweak.
See right there, now I'm going to hit the end button. So now it's going to navigate full power. So if I want to decrease the speed, I just hit this sign here. Or if I want to just go into cruise control, I hit this one right here. And we're at doing 3 point something right down here. So now what I can do is go on my map and I can go to about right here, probably. Then I can hit this button and I can go to, and then go to cursor. See how it drew that line up there? So now what I can do is go to this highway map. Right here, nav, right here. It's telling me I'm 12 degrees off. Here's where I need to go, and here's where I am, right here. It's 128, so I want to change that. So I'm going to hit off and navigate. I'm going to steer this thing over. See, now I'm at 8, right there, 5. I'm going to steer over until I can get it to 0. So I'm going to get on close to that line as I can get it. Then I'll fine tune it with this. And I'm in 41 feet of water, minus 8. 1310. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. 1. So now I'm over to 6.
Line looks like, how we looking on the Gulf?
See, I'm going to try to line that up with that line right there. And then I can hit.
Spring line.
And we're in 40 feet. Okay, we're getting close to the line. This red line.
I'm gonna go push the other end back in.
But I'm 13 off. I'm going to start going now. 16. 10.
Looks like we're right
Okay,
across.
7. Now I navigate. So now I hit the navigate button. So now I'm about 3 degrees is all off on that course right there. If you look at 142, 140, so that's 142, 142. Speed over ground is 3.6. That matches up with what this says right here. And now I'm going to hold that course right there. Now if I want to speed it up, then I just have to go with your plus. Oh, I got it on cruise control. So I got to knock that off, then I can go faster. There you go. See, just going to hold me right there.
What's going on with the valve here? Do we need to come through?
I'm only, like I say, 3 degrees. So that's pretty trick, huh? 2 degrees. And I set that as a waypoint. So it is dynamite. So then basically then I can go back into here. I'd have to go back into my charts, go into here and navigation, and then cancel. And that's going to get rid of that. Boom. Okay. So we're going to go back into here where I like my combos, and I'm going to go into this one right here. Okay. So now we'll get back to this here. So we want to actually, I should put my glasses so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I'll leave the navigate there. I'll cut back on the speed to about 6. And then if I want to stop that, then I just hit this button here and it stops it, get out of navigate. And then I can steer this where I want to steer it. Whoop, don't want it there. Now right then you can kind of steer your and you kind of want to line it up to where it needs to go. Right there. Okay. And then what you do is it says stow right here on this right underneath here. So then you got to hit this, but what I would do is first trim it. I'm going to hit stow and see what happens. It does it itself anyway. See how it's stowing it up?
Security, hello all stations, the United States Coast Guard Station, United States Coast Guard.
It's bringing it down.
For conditions of the Coos Bay Bar, switch and listen to channel 2.
And it's logging it up, and you're done. So then when you want to get out of it, get out of the thing and close it up, just hold this X and it says shutting down, and it shuts down. Easy as that. Takes a little practice, but you'll get it. This is the Boat Doctor out.